step very carefully. A good space detective always looks closely for clues. Aha! A mysterious smudge on the floor.
Beep boop. Activating super scanner vision. I am the greatest robot detective in the galaxy. I have located a highly suspicious breadcrumb. It must be from the notorious sandwich thief.
Ziggy, that is just a crumb from your own lunch. But keep your sensors ready, because we have a huge investigation today.
Well, hello there, my two favorite investigators. I see you are on high alert. What grand mystery are you trying to solve today?
We are practicing for a big case in space. Two of our explorers sent in the most amazing questions, and we need our detective skills to answer them. We have an explorer named Emma, just like me, who is 7 years old and from Singapore. She wants to know if a black hole is actually real. And Michelle, who is 8, wants to know what they are made of.
Danger! Black holes are space monsters. They eat planets for breakfast and stars for dessert. I am engaging my anti-monster force field.
Oh, Ziggy, you can turn off your force field. Black holes are definitely not space monsters, but they are one of the greatest mysteries in the universe. To answer Emma and Michelle, we are going to have to go into full space detective mode.
Hello? Is this thing on? I pressed a button.
Ziggy, you pressed the intro button.
Oh, I thought it was the snack button.
Hoot hoot! Hello, explorers! Welcome to STEM with Dr. Owl,
where we explore big ideas and curious questions together.
Every episode is a new adventure, full of wonder, thinking, and fun.
Adventure confirmed, curiosity level, maximum. Okay, everyone. Robot rule. Sit still. Snack systems ready. The show is on.
Welcome back, explorers. Before the break, we put on our detective hats to investigate the mysteries of black holes for our friends Emma and Michelle.
Yes! I am ready to look for clues. But if black holes are completely black, how can we even know they are there?
That is the perfect question for a detective. Think about the wind. Can you see the wind with your eyes?
Nope. But I know it is real because I can see the leaves moving on the trees and feel it on my face.
Exactly. We cannot see a black hole directly because it is pitch black. But scientists know they are real by watching what happens to the things around them. We can see stars orbiting around something invisible or hot gas glowing super bright right before it falls in.
Wait, so it is an invisible wind monster?
No, Ziggy. Dr. Owl means we look for clues, just like we did with the breadcrumbs earlier.
Spot on, Emma. To understand what they are made of, we need to talk about gravity. Everything that has mass, which means it is made of stuff, has gravity. Earth has gravity that pulls us down.
So a black hole has gravity too?
It has incredibly strong gravity. Time for a trivia question for you, Ziggy, and our explorers at home. What happens to make a black hole's gravity so strong? Is it A, a giant space vacuum cleaner turns on? B, a huge amount of mass is squeezed into a tiny space? Or C, a star eats too much space candy?
Oh, I know this one. It is C. Space candy makes you super heavy.
Oh, Ziggy, space candy isn't real. I think the answer is B. A huge amount of mass squeezed into a tiny space.
You are absolutely correct, Emma. The answer is B. A black hole happens when you take a huge amount of stuff, like the material from a massive star, and pack it into an impossibly tiny space. Imagine trying to pack an entire mountain into a tiny glass marble.
Wow, that is a lot of squeezing. So when the star gets squeezed that much, what is actually inside?
That is a brilliant question. The material inside is crushed into a form we do not fully understand yet. Scientists think the very center might be an extremely tiny point called a singularity.
Singularity? That is a big word.
It is a big word. Let's break it down. Think of the word single, which means just one. A singularity is just one single, impossibly tiny point where all that mass is squeezed. But the truth is, the inside of a black hole is still one of the biggest mysteries in science.
Does not compute. If it is just squeezed star stuff, why is it called a hole? Is it like a drain in a space bathtub?
Not quite, Ziggy. It is not an empty tunnel or a drain. Imagine space is like a stretchy trampoline. If you put a heavy bowling ball in the middle, it makes a deep dip, and a smaller marble will roll right toward it.
I have seen that happen. The marble rolls down the dip.
Right. A black hole is like an unbelievably deep dip in space. It dips so deeply that the gravity pulls everything in and nothing can climb back out. Not even light.
Not even light? Is that why it looks completely black?
Exactly. Because light cannot escape from it, our eyes cannot see it. There is a boundary around it called the event horizon. That is another big phrase, but you can just think of it as the point of no return. It is not a hard wall, just the invisible line where gravity becomes too strong to escape.
The point of no return. That sounds like a great name for a robot dance.
Nice move, Ziggy. But, Dr. Owl, if nothing can escape, does that mean a black hole wanders around the universe, sucking everything up like a giant vacuum cleaner?
That is a very common fear, Emma. Let's clear that up with our second trivia question. True or false? If our sun magically turned into a black hole of the exact same weight, it would suck the Earth right inside.
True, we would all be sucked into the space vacuum.
You said gravity depends on mass. So if it weighs the exact same as the sun, its gravity from far away shouldn't change. I say false.
You are brilliant, Emma. It is completely false. Black holes are not magic, and they are not vacuum cleaners. They just follow the normal rules of gravity. If the sun became a black hole with the same mass, Earth would just keep orbiting it exactly like it does now.
Really? We would just go around it in a circle?
Yes! You only fall into a black hole if you get very close to that event horizon. Now, if the sun disappeared, we would lose all our sunlight, which would be terrible for our plants and animals. But we would not be sucked in.
Whew, my robot circuits were getting nervous. But wait, where do these black holes live?
They live all over the universe. Some are small, called stellar mass black holes, and some are supermassive. In fact, there is a supermassive black hole right at the center of our very own Milky Way galaxy, and it is called Sagittarius A star.
This is so cool! So, to answer Emma and Michelle, black holes are real. And we know they exist because we can see them pulling on stars and gas. And they are made of super squeezed mass, sometimes from old stars, packed so tightly that not even light can escape.
A perfect summary, Emma. They remind us that the universe is full of wild, incredible things, and there are still so many big mysteries waiting for curious minds to solve. Keep looking up, explorers!
guys, I tried making a tiny black hole to store all my extra shiny screws, but I think I squeezed them too hard. Uh-oh. My screws are escaping. The event horizon has failed.
I think you just need a regular toolbox, Ziggy. See you next time, everyone!
Okay, the show is over, but curiosity stays on.
I loved exploring with you today. If you had fun, tell a friend about our show.
Sharing is caring. Robots, read that in a manual. Oh, question detected. If you have one too, leave it in the comments. My inbox is very empty.